So there is internal liquidity and there is external liquidity. Let me go on a plain chart and just have you running through. So when the market is coming down like that, all right, it's creating all these swing highs and swing lows, swing highs and swing lows. All it's doing is that it's leaving gaps in which it needs to come back and fill up to take some liquidity. So when we speak about external liquidity, for example, the way it has formed this last area down here, this is external liquidity. Okay, this is external liquidity. It needs to come and take this liquidity. Before it was here, it was somewhere around here. All right, it has created this external liquidity and it needs to come back in that area and take it and goes. It was down here as well. It left and went up to rally to take some internal liquidity. Then it goes down to rally as well to take external liquidity where it left, rallies even lower, comes back to take whatever internal liquidity that was left, comes back just like that. So external liquidity is liquidity that is found outside the market. For some of you, you can actually find it especially in areas where the market is ranging like that. So if the market is ranging like this, just know that it is engineering levels of liquidity somewhere around here known as external liquidity. All right, so meaning it will always rally to pick this liquidity as it tries to move. So it always taps back into this. I wish I could share some more examples just now, but the power will not really allow me to go deeper into. I can literally start drawing this for you, but I don't think my power sources will allow me to do that. So this is external. Internal liquidity is where the market creates some areas. For now, I'm just going to end on, I don't want to go complex with you too much, but I'm just going to call it as imbalance. Imbalance, I think we discussed it in one of our series, is where the market creates, let's say the market has been creating a range, and all of a sudden the market breaks this structure, starts to go into a downtrend. When the market has gone into a downtrend like that, meaning it has engineered some form of liquidity that it has left somewhere around this area. This is an imbalance because there are only sellers that are coming down here. There are no buyers that are here. So the market, the second thing it does is that it will seek to rebalance this area. So meaning if it goes all the way to where it's supposed to go, of course there is exactly where it needs to take from. I'll not touch that tonight, unfortunately. If it starts to go back here, it's only seeking to rebalance this area, and it will definitely do that. Take that liquidity it left, the internal liquidity, then rallies all the way to take the external liquidity that was here. When it takes the external liquidity that is here, rallies even lower like that. When it rallies lower like this, it has formed another imbalance that is somewhere around here, and it will always rally back to take that imbalance or try to fill it up. Sometimes it can go all the way here. We never know how far the imbalance is. It can actually do that and create another area of imbalance coming lower like that, coming like maybe just a little bit inside that imbalance, and continues to go all the way there. So all it's doing is seeking to fill up areas where it has left these gaps. When it rallies lower, it leaves these gaps. When it rallies lower, it leaves these gaps. It keeps leaving all these gaps here, here, here. All these gaps, they need to be filled up. So meaning it always has to push higher to fill up all these areas until it continues going in the direction that it has gone. So this is what we call a downtrend for those of you that trade trend lines. This is what is known as a downtrend. So meaning the formation of a downtrend is just simply the market going back to peak where it left, peak where it left, peak where it left, peak where it left, peak where it left. I'm trying to find maybe a good example that we could find in lower time frames to see if we can try and spot this on the chart, where the market does that repeatedly. I want to find a very clean one that we can spot out tonight. Remember, there is a number of things that happen on the charts. Trust me, there is a number of things that happen on the charts. So meaning all these things you might not see them all the time, but in moments which you see them, you need to make sure that you are taking advantage of those moments where you see such kind of structures forming. So the market left somewhere around here, right? It created that swing, then it went lower, rallying lower, taking the external liquidity that is here, rallies lower, leaves a gap here, comes back to take, creates another area which is down here, rallies lower to take it, comes back here, takes, rallies all the way again, keeps rallying down and down and down and down, leaving some areas where it came to take here again, coming back, taking that and continuing to rally lower. If you keep taking this chart, you can find that it keeps repeating this structure in some areas where it does that. So remember, I said to have a trading strategy is to be able to know the kind of things that you're looking for, not just going for anything that you see on the chart and you just want to trade it. No, it's being able to identify exactly what you're looking for, spotting it and going for it. If you don't see it, then you can actually not trade that particular chart. You can actually not trade that particular area. So the market always does that. It also follows highs, certain highs that it left, order blocks and all of those concepts. It can come back to those areas and take that liquidity, continues to grab, continue to go lower, rebalance that area, continues to go lower, rebalance that area, continue to go lower, rebalance the area, continue to go higher. All of that the market respects. Here it rallied down, came back into this area, caught it, rallied down, came back into this area, rallied down, came back into this area, rallied down, and now it is targeting all of that. If you look at the bullish example, the market left some area down here, went all the way grabbing some liquidity which was here, liquidity which was here, rallied all the way higher, came back for the gap to fill this area of imbalance that it created here. It created an area of imbalance right here, and the market came back to fill it up, then continued now to try and fill up this area of imbalance again, to fill it up with buyers. Currently all this area has been filled up. This area of imbalance has been filled up by charts, by prices that are here right now. So it has filled up, now it's going all the way down. It's trying to fill up this area all the way to down here. Trust me, it might take slow price action, but it will definitely happen on this particular chart. All it's seeking is to just grab liquidity where it leaves it, take liquidity where it leaves it, and continue to go with it all the way there. So I think I'm running, this one is buzzing me that it's on 10%. So I think I'll try by all means maybe to squeeze in some more information as we meet next time and see what can be done. Of course, for those of you that want extra mentorship, please get in touch so that you can learn this on a wider range. So here, I will not congest you with much information, but like I said, I'll be leaving roadmaps. I'll be leaving tags where we can come to